Yo! Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to Hellstorm Wargaming. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good time. How are you doing? How are you doing? Mikey's muted. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. There it is. I'm just adding something to the stream. I've been getting a lot of complaints. That people watching the streams back and complaining about the title. Saying, when does he actually start talking about what the title means, huh? Even though every fucking time, I wait half an hour and then I talk about it. So now I'm adding a thing on stream. Let me try it. Let me... Oh, wait. Wait. Does this work? Oh. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Look at that. Nailed it. Nailed it, chat. Look at that. It starts in half an hour. Marketing Monday, yeah, literally. I was right. I wrote it and I was like, yeah, it's quite funny. Welcome, everybody, to Hellstormwargaming. My name is Mikey. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you've been complaining about when I'm going to talk about the title, there it is. Make it smaller. I can still see it. True. 1 second. There you go. How's that? Yeah, Marketing Monday, also known as Meta Monday, starts in 27 minutes. All right. So welcome. If you're just tuning in, this is when the topic starts of the title. If you don't know, my name's Maggie. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Hellstorm Wargaming. I stream every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And what we do, we usually shoot the shit for the first 20, 30 minutes. Okay? We usually shoot the shit for the first 20 minutes, then we get into the meat and potatoes. All right? But I'm currently live on YouTube and twitch.tv/Hellstormwargaming. So thanks to those who are watching over on Twitch as well as YouTube. But welcome. I've had a busy weekend. I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you've been good. I hope he never talks about the topic of the title. Can't stand things being coherent. Well done. Very good, Pepcac, over on Twitch. The last thing I need to fix is this. I want Twitch chat here as well. I just need to find a good bot for it. I've got 2 good bots for viewing chat, but not for displaying. But I hope you're all having a good weekend. Let me know what you've been up to. I've been working on the studio. It's nearly done. I was there Saturday. I was there basically all day Saturday, setting up all the cameras. If you're watching on Friday, which is a members only stream, I actually showed off the studio to members only. So if you missed that stream, it's only a short one, it's only a quick one, but it was showing off the actual studio because it's nearly done. I'm just like doing the finishing touches now. I need to order some cables, some tie wraps, which I've got to do before 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to try and do that. I've got some little like decorative stuff to do and some final touches, but it's looking good. So battle reports are coming back very soon. Very, very soon, which is exciting. And then yesterday, it was my anniversary with Georgie. So I was out celebrating yesterday. We went to Yorkshire Sculpture Park, which is very cool. And then we went for some food. We made some slime in the morning because it was fun. We wanted to make some slime, so we made some slime. And then we went to Yorkshire Sculpture Park and then went to some Japanese food. It was great. So yeah, so it's been a bit quiet yesterday, and then today I've been back at the studio doing some tidying, making Codex Corner hashtag copyright. Probably shouldn't have said that live on stream. It'll be stolen before I start. But yeah, we've got like a little podcast area, which is going to be cool for doing book reviews. That's the plan. So yeah, it should be good. I'm excited. So I've got some nice chairs. I just need a little table, and then I need to finish building it. But it's getting there, chat. The studio that I've been talking about for a month and a bit is nearly there. But what was funny is yesterday, I was looking at old pictures. Okay. Patented rules bookend of room coming area soon. Fuck him. Book reviews with guests? Well, I can't do it by myself. I've got 2 chairs. You know? I've got 2 chairs. I can't possibly do it by myself. It'd be weird if I had 2 chairs and only 1 person sat in them. But yeah, yesterday I was looking at some old pictures because me and Georgie were like reminiscing about our previous anniversaries and also forgetting what we did for them, which is very funny. We were like, what did we do? I don't fucking know. Chat, 3 years ago today, guess what I was doing? 3 years ago today in particular. Have a guess. Parasocial gang already know. What was I doing? Or what were you doing 3 years ago today? Because I know. It's quite funny, actually. It's poetic, I would say. Cover yourself in butter. No, I didn't do that. Okay. I didn't do that. I was building a studio. I was building a studio. Well, 3 years ago, I was making slime. Yeah, exactly. I was building a studio 3 years ago today. 3 years ago today, you're telling us about how you got into Deathwatch lore. That was 18 months ago, Pepcack, I'm afraid. That was only 18 months ago. But yeah, 3 years ago today, I was setting up at the Sanctuary Studio for the first time. I was like getting everything ready. Isn't that funny? Like to the day. That's what I was doing today. I was setting up. I was running cables. I was doing decorations. Last time we used to have the table sideways. You know, we did the typical, let's call it the Titans look. You know. Why would anyone join Parasocial after hearing that? We were talking about semen pillows and Merc's frag rockets. I haven't been in Parasocial enough today, clearly. So yeah, so I just thought it was funny, like, you know, like 3 years ago to the day, I was setting up on my first studio, and now I'm setting up my new studio, which is like bigger, better, cooler, more epic, nicer, better tech, more cameras, comfy chairs. So I picked up some chairs today from Facebook Marketplace. Okay. I was picking up some chairs from a random person on Facebook Marketplace. I like messaged them and I was like, are they good? And they're like, yeah, they're good. I was like, any marks? Anything we need to know before I come pick them up? They're like, no. And then I got there. The house was like empty, really old. And they're like, yeah, they're my late parents. And I was like... And then the chairs had stain on them. And I was like, oh my god, they died in these chairs. So I'm pretty sure my new chairs are haunted. You know? I'm pretty sure my new chairs are haunted. Alright? Because, for the first time, whilst I've been building the studio, okay, today, for the first time, I've been up and down ladders, up and down chairs, I've been up and down everything. I've built an entire studio. Today, I fell off the chair and landed on the floor. I fell. I've been doing so much work in this office, alright? I've been doing so much work. I've been, like, building stuff. I've, like, renovated the entire room. I've been, like, fitting stuff on the ceiling. I've been running cables. I've been drilling the ceiling. Nothing. Today, moving some new chairs that someone might have died in, I fell off a chair. I'm saying it, I got pushed. I got pushed by a ghost. Competitive stains. You're telling me a man just happens to fall like that? Yeah, literally, I was on my own as well. If a man falls in the woods on his own, did he actually fall? Well, guess what? My elbow hurts. So I'm just saying, maybe my new chairs are haunted. It was very strange. Never happened before until today. Think my chair is haunted too. Keeps making fart sound. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Ghost was biding his time. Yeah, literally. Yeah. So anyway, yes, I'm excited to show off the new studio soon. Yo! Yo, Papaya, what the fuck, dude? Dude, what the fuck? Thanks for the 69. Let's fucking go. Let's get some hype in chat for Papaya Pariah. Dude, thank you for the £69 tip, man. That's amazing. Holy shit, thank you so much. Thank you. Nice tip. Nice. Everyone say nice tip. Nice tip, Papaya, in the chat. Everybody say nice tip. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, okay. If you want to support the channel and you want to support the studio move, okay, because I'm spending a lot of money. All right. You can donate just like Papaya using the donate to studio. You can use that link. That'd be really cool. All the money that's donated via that link is via Stream Elements. It's not like a scam link or anything like that. It's a tipping link. Doesn't go through YouTube, so you circumvent the 30% tax I have to pay on YouTube super chats. Basically all that money is going towards the studio renovation. All right. Hopefully soon. Basically, when the studio's done. Okay, done. I'm going to do a studio tour video. Members have already seen a lot of the footage, but I'm going to do a studio tour video. And I'll be revealing how much we generated or raised from like eBay sales, tips and stuff. And then how much I actually spent. Mr. Vexing, thanks for the 5 months. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the Prime over on twitch.tv. I'm currently live on YouTube and twitch.tv. If you're over on twitch.tv or you want to head over there, use your Prime sub for free. All right. If you watch on YouTube, you can gift a membership or become a member yourself as little as £1.99. Okay. But what I was saying is, with all the donations, all the tips, okay, everybody who's donated via that link, okay, I'll be taking everybody's name and putting them on a shield. I'm just waiting. The guy who's designing it let me down, so I'm having to get it redesigned. But that's going to go in Codex Corner, I think. I think that'd be cool to have in Codex Corner, you know? So, like, we'll have our 2 chairs, coffee table, Slanesh pillow, who's per, and then when we're reviewing Codexes, we'll have the shield in the background. That's what I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be really, really sick. And on the shield, it'll have everybody's names that donated to the studio. And the more you donate, the bigger your name. So Papaya is 100% at the top, all right? It's just going to say Papaya really big, and then everyone else is going to be really tiny underneath. I'll give you £1,000 if you leak the Emperor's Children Codex. Man, I'd really, really wish I could have £1,000, but I don't have an Emperor's Children Codex to leak. So, sorry, mate. Matt Byro, welcome to the Parasocial gang, dude. Holy fuck. Wow, everyone's being so generous today. Holy fuck, dude. Remember. Welcome to the Parasocial gang, Matt. Make sure you drop me a DM on Discord, because the Parasocial tier gets you access to an exclusive WhatsApp group with me and a bunch of other Parasocial people, and in there, they get to pretend I'm their friend. And what that means is I get bullied. What that's turned into, I was like, yeah, I'll make a Parasocial gang, and it'll be like loads of people be like, wow, Mikey, we love you so much. We wish we were your friend. And what it's actually turned into is everyone bullying me. Okay. So thank you for becoming a Parasocial, dude. I really appreciate it. Join in there. You get to see behind the scenes. You get to see Codex Corner early, you know? Being friends for money, capitalism, social interaction 2025. It's true. But you know what you're signing up for, you know? I'm like quite obvious when it's literally what the name of it is called, all right? Welcome to the worst WhatsApp you've ever been in. You really selling it to everyone, Deck. Appreciate it. I might kick Deck out so he knows what he's missing. You know what I mean? If I kick Deck out for like a couple of hours, he'll start missing it. Don't joke about that, Mick. That's not funny. I see you're all joking about it. That's not funny. That's not a funny little joke. Okay. Get ready for daily awful takes. The only stipulation of the Parasocial gang WhatsApp is there's no Wallace and Gromit talk. All right? None of that shit. And for legally, I just want to say, if anyone's watching that might work for a certain company that is reading the chat and being scared, I am happy to put you in that chat. All right, there is nothing like that happening. It's a funny little joke they've come up with, and I hate it. See, insulted and bullied. Anyway, so what have you guys been up to? I see a couple of you been playing games, been having some good times. Hope you've been having some good games. I'm playing my first game of Warhammer in like 3 weeks on Wednesday with my friend. Playing Warhammer the Old World, which should be fun. Well, what else are we doing? Let's catch up. Someone said they were playing like 7 games this weekend. Was that Angron? 7 games this weekend. Holy shit, that is rough. That is rough. Stop it, Mick. It's not funny. He does have a copy. He lies. Otherwise, no, he doesn't have one. So, as I can't talk about leaks. Okay, I can't reference them. I can't address them. I can't talk nothing about them. Okay. So, I don't have anything. I'm not doing anything like that. So. AOS GT over the weekend. Warzone in Atlanta 3-2. Nice, dude. Well done. What happened did you play? Let me know. Recently finished 2,500 points of Cadians. Holy shit, that's a lot of Cadians. Exclusively Cadian infantry. Played my first 2,000 point game in 2 months, being otherwise teaching new players this whole time. That is good, man. Building up the community, that's really cool. Big shout out to Ewan from BBR. He's 16/17 and he went 6-2 at Beachhead. Was there 8 rounds? There wasn't 8 rounds, was there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There was only 6 rounds. I think it was 6-2. What game was he playing? Was he playing card games? I don't think there was 8 games. Yo, Mike! Thanks for the 17 months, dude. Really appreciate it. Almost a year and a half. Built different. Just played more games than everyone else. You know? Get that young mind going. Slave to Darkness, Varangard, and Chosen and Bellacore. Big Damn Big Smash Move Break. That is, to be fair, I've played Slave to Darkness, Varangard, and Knights and Bellacore. That is smooth brain. It is smooth brain, that army. I'm not to be rude. It's so funny. That army just goes, you know what? I'll double turn. You know what? I will double turn, actually. And you'll be dead because my Varangard fight twice. So I played against it twice, I think. Like 12 Varangard or something stupid. They come use a 6, right? It's 3 or 6. Combined now is a little bit of everything, something like 45 infantry models. Yeah, that's the thing with guard, right? It's just because they're like, you're like, I'm going to paint all these tanks, and it's a horde of tanks, and it's a horde of infantry as well. It's so much to paint. I was talking to someone who I used to work with, actually. They came into the Outpost a couple of weeks ago, and they were like, I really want to play Imperial Guard, but I don't want to paint that many models. Can I just paint tanks? I was like, yeah, about that. You're going to be painting loads of tanks and then loads of infantry at the same time, all right? There's no in between. There's zero in between, bro. You are painting all of it all of the time. Which is quite funny. I'm trying to sort my windows out, but it's not working. There we go. God damn it. I think it's 8 if you play on Friday. It was last time I went. Either way, he lost 2. Well, the winner only won 6 games, so I presume he went 40. Whatever happened to your Varangard? There's sat in the box over there. That's the thing. Do you know when you're a YouTuber and you have like 19 armies of and you have like every army, and then you've got ADHD and you're like a hobby butterfly. You buy stuff and then show stuff off and then no happens with it. That's just how it is. Don't even think about it. Don't even worry about it. You know? I think it's a... Oh, I read that one. Hey, good evening, Mikey. Hey, Poof Justice. How you doing, bud? To be fair to guards, you could just paint tanks if you don't care about winning that much. Yeah, you can just paint 6 Rogal Dawns now. But like, it's not really like an army you go, yeah, well, I've not played in 10 years. What army should I get? I'm thinking about guard. Nah, bro, I can't relate to YouTuber life. I don't think that's YouTuber life. I think that's just ADHD collecting Warhammer, you know? I don't think I'm alone in having that many armies and multiple games, you know? Because it is literally, it is fucking ridiculous. You know? I've still got my knights on the side that I've done fuck all with. But I'm blaming GW for that one, you know? I'm blaming GW for the knight problem. There's a problem with Imperial Knights. The Imperial Knight situation just got worse, alright? I don't know which one I'm going to go for. But it's like, I was like getting ready to paint all them, and then Games Workshop just went, nah, what Knights Codex, what are you talking about? Because obviously, if you don't know, Games Workshop in their brave wisdom of releasing the roadmaps last November, they said, yeah, we're bringing the Knights out and Chaos Knights after Eldar and Guard. And then this year they've gone, actually, the old switcheroo, we're gonna go with all the Chaos Codexes first, and then Salamanders and Black Templars and shit afterwards, because we've seen the previews. So now Knights are left by the wayside. A second delay has hit the Knights. Fuck. Fucking hell. I only have 5 AOS armies and 3 40k armies. Don't know what collecting so many armies is like. Only. Julius said now you want Emperor Children money, which can't wait for army. Yeah, it's true. That's true. What AOS armies do you have? So I have Maggotkin, and Ossiarch Bone Reapers, and Iron Jaws. That are like ready to play. I also have Sons of Bahamut, I have Crow Boys, I have Nighthorn, I have Stormcast, I have a Lizardman, a printed Lizardman army in a box somewhere, I think. So yeah. And then 40k, it's easier to say what I don't have. I don't have Orcs. I don't have Sisters. Well, I don't have Orcs, but I do have Sisters in a box, not painted. Is there any other armies in 40k I don't have? I think that's it. I do think that's it. And I'm just one little guy. Don't lie, Mikey, you also have 30k, 40k in hands. I don't have 30k or 40k in hands anymore. They got sold as part of the move. As part of the funding, I sold like loads of I sold loads of stuff, one of them being the Iron Hands army. You go, well, oh, I don't have Chaos Knights, but like I have Knights. So I'm like, whatever book works that day. I don't have Agents technically either, that's true. You sold? Yeah, relatively recently, like a few weeks ago. Because obviously I needed money for the studio rebuild, I like sold loads of stuff. I sold loads of armies and stuff. So, yeah, I sold them. As seen on Wargaming Community, those bad boys went, I'm afraid. Not sure, I can't remember where they went to, but yeah. Orcs are great when you want to lose. Orcs are a really good army. I just think they're hard to play. I'm cutting down my armies. Just can't keep with releases, adding new units and painting them all. I'm being sensible. You know what, Paul? I was exactly the same, mate. That's where I'm at in the minute. Because I keep bouncing. I've got some fucking Sternguard on my painting desk, but I like primed them up like a month ago. I've still not painted them, and I've painted loads of other shit since then. I painted loads of other shit since then. You know, it's just like trying to keep up with it is awful. You're the only Horus Iron Hands player in the world. True, and now I'm not. Someone else is. I've passed on the mantle. You know, I passed on the brave mantle. Well, no, it's a bit of a shame. I didn't really want to get rid of them. I was a bit gutted when I did. But like, yeah, I just like sold a bunch of stuff on eBay. And now like I sold my Bretonnian army, I sold my Iron Hands army. But it was all just a fun, you know. I didn't sell them because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get rid. It was because I wanted I needed like a bit of a cash injection. And now I've got a new studio. If you remember, you would have seen it. All right. So if you become a member, so it's £1.99 a month. Then I have to sell shit. All right. Just saying. Just saying. So yeah. Also, the best of anything, they're allowed 6 weeks of being crap, then nerd to the bottom of the table. I don't think so though. Are they really? You know, 200 player event this weekend. They need to place in the top 10. Oh no, they didn't. Top 12. Top 12. A 200 player event. Skill issue. Nah, I do think they're hard to play. I don't think they're I don't think everyone's a problem. I just think they need the right matchup and they need the right list build, which is hard because they can't really bring an all-rounder at the minute. How many vids planned in the studio? I think you'll see a lot more in the studio compared to my old studio, you know? I think you'll see a lot more videos being filmed now, which would be cool. I sold an army back in 2018 just before I bought my house as I wanted to downsize. Then spotted it on eBay a few months back, bought it, and overall I still made money. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. Well done. I've always wanted to do that. So I sold my first Blood Ravens army on eBay when I got out of Warhammer when I was like 18. I started playing Warhammer when I was like 12, bought a few armies, sold a few armies, you know, ended up with Blood Ravens. And I think I had them for about 4 years. And then I sold them on eBay, all right? It was like Assault on Black Reach, that set, with extra Terminators and 2 Land Raiders, and then some other stuff. It wasn't a great deal, but I've always just gone, I wonder if they're still out there, you know? My very first army. I still have one model from that army, because I kept one, which I'm really glad I did, you know? I'll show you. This is the first Blood Raven I ever painted. I mean, some of you might have seen this before. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. I was 15 when I painted this. Dry brushed red. Dry brushed shoulder pads. Can you believe? Can you even believe? So I painted these for those of you who are local at Meadow Hall. Alright. Painted this at Meadow Hall in that store. So that is so old. That is so old, okay, that fucking I'm quitting painting. So I painted Assault on Black Reach, which was the 5th edition starter set, okay? It had Space Marines and Orcs in it, all right? And there was a competition, but like 2 months after the box came out, to paint a full set of Assault on Black Reach and enter into a competition, okay? So I did. Me and my friend Matt, good friend of mine. Not spoke to him in a long time, but a good lad. We bought it together because it was like £50 at the time, so we had to split it. It was very expensive. But obviously I had the Space Marines, because he had more models, I had to keep the rule book. All right, we split it 50-50. But yeah, so I painted it. I painted on my half, And then with like 3 days to go, I was like, how's your orcs coming on? And he was like, I'm not starting them. And I was like, bruh. Bruh. So, like, in a few days, bear in mind, I was like, I think I was like 13, 14. No, it came out in 2005. I was like 10 or 11. When did Assault on Black Reach come out? Assault on Black Reach. When did it come out? Year. Give me a year. 2008. Oh yeah, I was like 13, 14. Wait, why can you see this? You shouldn't be able to see that. Why can you see my snaz? Oh, come up with live split. They came out in 2008, so I was like 13 at the time. Okay. So now 14. Yeah, 14. So we painted it. Anyway, I painted all these orcs as well. He painted a few, but I painted most of it. And then we entered into the competition, except there was no like, you go in and you're like, oh, there's a competition today. And you go in, it's like a normal day at Meadowhall. There's nothing on the side saying competition entries here. There's no balloons. There's no nothing. There's no confetti or anything. All right. Because they'd forgot. The staff had forgotten that there was a competition. All right. And I turned up with the army, being like, I'm here to enter the Battle for McCracken competition. And they were like, what competition? And I was like, the painting competition. I've painted the box. I'm here to enter. And they're like, oh yeah, the painting competition, of course, yes. Go and let your army out here. Just on an empty table. Just like the painting table. Just go and get your army out there, we'll have a look. And they were like, yeah, well, we're taking entries all day. And then if you're still here at the end of the day, then that's when they announced the winner. And I was like, right, okay. Lads, it's 10:05. It shuts at 6. All right? So I'm there. I'm there all day, obviously. I'm there all day, looking around at the stuff on the shelves. It's only a small shop. It's probably not much bigger than this room, to be honest. I'm looking around, looking at all the products that I see every week, because I go in every week. I'm in there every Saturday because I've got no friends, and they're all I've just got Warhammer friends. All right, I'm chatting to the locals, as it were. You know, I'm like looking at the books, and I'm like, can't afford that. Okay. I hope it's so badly you leave. Yeah, I know. Looking back now, yeah, I know. Okay. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, yo, yeah, just chilling. Gets to 12. I pop out for some lunch. You know, go and grab a little McDonald's thing. I think I got like £2 in my pocket, so I grab some chips and the chicken nuggets or whatever. I go back. No one else has entered yet, by the way. Just saying. Just saying. No one else has entered. Just me. And then I sit there for like 6 hours on my Game Boy. I waited till close on my Game Boy. I think it was a Game Boy Advance SP at the time. I was playing Pokemon Leaf Green. I think I was playing Leaf Green. I only vaguely remembered the day because obviously it was a fucking drag because they were like, oh yeah, you've got to wait around until close. So I did. I fucking raw dogged the shit out of it, all right? I put in more hours than they did, you know? I was grinding Pokemon. Did you not think about coming back later? I didn't have enough bus fare. I couldn't go and then come back. I think I milled about Meadowhall for a little bit, but I definitely stayed in the shop for a long time. You know? So then... So, my friend Matt didn't come with me. I went alone as well. That was the worst bit. If there was two of us, we could play the game. But now it's on my own. And no one else... It was like fucking dead. It was so dead. No one else came in. Couldn't do nothing. Anyway, 5:45 comes around. And I'm like... I don't think anyone else is entering Are they? I don't think anyone else knows it's happening. They're like, no, I don't think they do. I just remember that line. I can't remember exactly what I said, being you know, a young whippersnapper. But I said something along the lines of, I don't think anyone else knows about this. And then I like remember dead face, deadpan, just be like, no, I don't think they did. So anyway, they're like, well, you've won. I was like, oh, what do I win? They didn't have a certificate that I was expecting. It was actually even better if I played the army, okay? So if we want to know my story of Warhammer, I bought a Chaos Space Marine army first from my friend, and then I got a Chaos Demons army, then I got the Blood Ravens. So even though I've been playing Blood Ravens forever, they're not my first army, purely because I didn't have a lot of money, so I bought a lot of secondhand stuff. So I bought a secondhand Chaos army that 3 other friends had owned before me. But anyway, at the time, they were clearing stock off the shelves for the Chaos Space Marine release because they were getting rid of like a lot of metal stuff. They were like replacing it. I think 2008 is around the time Finecast came out, maybe, or at least plastic Chaos Terminators had come out. So I won 3 metal Chaos Terminators, but I was not happy with that because I didn't play Chaos. I didn't want fucking metal Chaos Terminators. So literally, the guy handed them to me, and I was like, oh, I don't play Chaos. So literally, like, it was like cartoonish. He like sighed. It was like, turned back around, went into the storeroom, came back out, and also what came out in 5th edition, the plastic Land Raider. So they had a metal Land Raider, the Land Raider Crusader with the metal bolters on the side. And I won that as well. So I won a Land Raider and 3 Chaos Terminators and in one. But I won a Land Raider. It was so sick. I was so chuffed. But what was even funnier, chat? What was even funnier about this story, okay? Because that's it, I went home, all right? However, I went home and built the Land Raider. Guess what? Guess what? Chat, any old guard in chat, have you ever tried to build the Land Raider Crusader metal bolters? Have you ever tried to build those fucking shits? They're awful. They're so bad. Arguably one of the worst metal to plastic kits known to man, all right? So what did I do? I go back in next week with my little Land Raider, be like, hey, can you help me build this? So the guy who's fed up of me sat there all day, I finally leave. A week goes by, he's like, thank God that kid's not here. Thank God that guy's not here. I'm like, yo, I can't build this. I don't know how to pin stuff. Can you build it for me? And guess what? He fucking did. He fucking did. What a legend. That shit never broke once. The entire time I had it for at least a couple of years. The guns never fell off once. They were rock solid. Rock fucking solid, bro. So fair play to him. Fair play to Chris, his name was. I know him, yeah. I know him, okay. And he actually owns a store now. So he actually owns a store elsewhere. So I'm not gonna say where because I don't want to bring that up. I don't want people to go in and be like, yo, I know that you had this kid waiting around all day, his name's Mikey. It wasn't Peachy, no. Do you think I would have not told that story like 14 times if it was Peachy? But no, so that Land Raider, I know everyone's been like, yo, have you still got the Land Raider? That Land Raider was sold on eBay with the rest of my army. So I ended up having 2 Land Raiders at the time because I had my friend's one who gave me. It was pretty beat up, but it was like a Land Raider. And then I had a Land Raider Crusader with metal guns. And then the Blood Ravens and Assault and Black Reach stuff. And then some of them, I can't remember what else was in it, but I know that they were like the core parts of it. I had like a Razorback and a Chaplain and stuff like that, but yeah, Yeah, I wish I could have it back. Shame. Shame, really. How do you have a relationship with this company? Look. they were like, they gave something, and then it was like a hobby place where you go and get help, you know. So I did, you know. But yeah, they weren't just handing out Land Raiders. It was X stock because they just changed them for plastic. So obviously they had one still in the back. Instead of metal in a sock, Metal Dread, it's Land Raider guns. Yeah, literally. Anyway, Charitos, let's talk about the main topic. Now you've all had the timer. Okay. GW has a long history giving Mikey things for free. True. It was a prize. I won that fair and square. I was the only entrant. All right. That's the bit I forgot to shout out about. I was the only person who entered because no one else knew the competition was happening. The prize was shit because they tried to palm me off. So then I got a cool Land Raider and I made them build it. Thanks, Games Workshop Medal Hall. Anyway, chat. This weekend we had one of the biggest events in the country. We had the Beachhead Brawl. All right. Award-winning better, yeah, literally me. Literally me. We had the Beachhead Brawl this weekend. I was really good, so I couldn't go. As I said, it was my 6-year anniversary with my beautiful fiance this weekend, so I couldn't make it. I would have loved to have gone. I haven't been, and I really want to go. More like Bridgehead Brawl. True. However, 200 players, 6 rounds, 3 undefeated players. All right. Never fun to have loads of undefeated. Probably could have done with the top cut or 2 there. But, you know, if you can't do it because it's like a convention, it's understandable. Understandable, you know. However, the winner of the event was a lad named Nicholas, who was playing Blood Angels. All right. And this is what I wanted to talk about. There's a bit of a... I mean, people are calling it the Innis build. Okay. People are calling it the Innis build because he was famously the first one to do it. But it was spotted the first time it came out. Okay. If you can roll your eyes back, roll your eyes, roll your eyes. I don't know. Roll your minds back to the previous big balanced data slate we had, which was December, I believe the 12th. I don't know for sure, but I'm just guessing. It was middle of December, okay? And in that balanced data slate, you know what? I'll pull it up. Do you want me to pull it up for you? Do I need to pull it up? Because I know what it is. I'll bring that bad boy up. There was a little thing, a little buff, a little oomph for Space Marines, okay? Because Space Marines, as in Space Marines, not as in like other chapters that have other shit going on. In Codex Space Marines, they were having a bit of a problem with balance. They were pretty poo, okay? They were pretty poo. However, they added a little thing to our ability known as Oath of Moment, okay? It says, let me wander over here a little bit. If your army faction is adept to the Astartes at the start of your command phase, select one of your unit from your opponent's army until the start of next command phase. That unit is Oath of Moment target. Each time the model with this ability makes an attack that targets your Oath of Moment target, you can re-roll the hit roll. And if your army does not include one or more units with the Black Templars, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Death Watch, or Space Wolves keyword, add one to the wound roll. Okay. So that's good, okay? If your army doesn't include any Black Templars, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Death Watch, and Space Wolves keyword, you get +1 to the wound. Because obviously the intention is for armies like Ultramarines, Raven Guard, Iron Hands, White Scars. They're really shit, okay? They're really shit. They need a little bit of a boost. So we'll give them +1 to wound as well as rerolling to hits. Really good ability, really strong, okay? Some think too strong, especially with like an Ultramarines build where you can have an Oath of Moment target, then you get a second Oath of Moment target, which also gets +1 to wound. I get it, okay? I understand. But it's good. The point is, it's a very good ability. However, it does say if it does not include, let's call it supplement chapters. Obviously, they're the ones that are mentioned. Blood Angels, Deathwatch. It mentions supplement chapter units, but nothing else. So what's happening is, and it by the letter of the rules, it's totally fine. Do I agree with it? I don't personally know. I don't think it should work, but it does work fine. What is happening is Blood Angels are probably like the most egregious ones it's happening with. Blood Angels were already pretty strong because they have an excellent detachment known as Liberator Assault Group, okay? It's the one that everyone's playing, it's the +2 strength on the charge, and it's the +1 attack, you know? But you also have the enhancements like Fight First, you have the insane choppy captains and stuff like that. Because they can get the sustained 3 on the power fists. You have all the really good stratagems like advance and charge. You have all of the really good stratagems that you can then double buff yourself by becoming battle shot to get one ability for free, or get both by becoming battle shot, such as lance and lethal, for example. It's a great detachment, really, really good. But what if you took that detachment that's really good as a Blood Angel player, taking a Blood Angel detachment, but didn't take any Blood Angels units? Well, guess what? Now you have +2 strength, +1 attack, and you get +1 to wound against the Oath of Moment target, because you are still Codex Space Marines, even though you're using a Codex supplement on top. It's kind of in the key word. Because it's a supplement, you are still a Space Marine, and as long as you are not running any Blood Angel specific units, such as a Sanguinor, Death Company, Sanguinary Guard, etc., you are an army that has the Oath of Moment ability that doesn't have a Blood Angels unit in your army. You're just using the insanely strong detachment that Blood Angels have access to, and now you have +1 to wound as well. So if you didn't understand, there's now a new coined phrase known as bloodless angels, okay? It's Blood Angels, but using Codex units, not using Blood Angel units. For example, what just won the Beachhead Brawl, Nicholas, to BA or not to BA, that is the question. Because the question is, do you want some insanely good units like Sanguinary Guard, Sanguinor, etc.? Or would you prefer +1 to wound? And that's where we're at now. So we have Captain with the Speed of the Primarch, the Fight First. We have the Judicia with the Gift of Foresight. I think Speed of the Primarch is Fight First. I'll just check. I have her here. Let me get lag open. Speed of the Primarch. Yeah, so basically, once per battle, at the start of the fight phase, bearer uses enhancement. If it doesn't, until the end of the phase, models in the bearer have the fight first ability. Obviously, it means that unit just can't get charged. It also means you can Hurricane Intervention and fight first, which is obviously super strong. And then Gift of Foresight. Once a battle round, just after making a hit, a wound, or saving throw for the bearer, you can treat the result as an unmodified 6, which is obviously very handy. For the Judicia, with the Gift of Foresight, which is very handy. We've got 3 units of Assault Intercessors. With 1 impulsor, so obviously you can like reserve them, you can attach your characters to them. A captain with an assault intercessor squad is very scary because obviously you're rerolling hits for both the moment, you are rerolling wounds because you're an assault intercessor, and you've got fight first, which is super good. Okay, we got impulse as I mentioned with the shield dome. We've also got 3 units of assault intercessors with jump packs because they're really fast, they're really quick. They also hit like a brick, which is great. Even 5-man units, because you're getting +2 strength and +1 attack base, with the option of having +1 to wound as well. You can just yeet these forwards and just slap anything. There's also got 3 Ballistas Dreadnoughts. Now, Ballistas Dreadnoughts are popping up a lot, okay? Ballistas Dreadnoughts aren't showing up because they're a fucking 6 shooting unit, you know? But they're not a 6 shooting unit, they're actually really poor. They've got 2 guns, you know? However, they're 130 points and they sit on objectives so good. They know how to sit on an objective and be fucking annoying because they're really quite annoying to kill for the points. 130 points, toughness 10, 2-up save, you know. They just have a great time. And sometimes they do kill stuff, you know. Sometimes they do actually kill stuff, but not often. Where the fuck is the Twin Stormbolter on a Ballistas? Oh, it's in the middle, of course. I was like, where are they? I forgot. It's also got an incursive squad, so incursive squads are great. If you shoot a unit, you get +1 to hit. Awesome. They can also throw grenades, do haywire mines and stuff. Infiltrator squad, pretty needed now, because obviously there's a lot of armies that have deep strike 6. A lot of armies have lots of deep strike, you know, so having an infiltrator squad is very handy. And then 3 predator destructors, which I thought was quite crazy. I was quite surprised at the 3 predator destructors in this sort of list. But again, you've got some really good hitting units like the assault intercessors and the jump assault intercessors. And then you got the staying power of the ballistas, and then 3 predator destructors to absolutely fucking annihilate anything. You know? And then scout squad and a storm speeder hammer strike. I can't remember. I think the hammer strike is a +1 to wound, but I'll just double check. I'm probably wrong, chat, so don't quote me. Don't start correcting me. I'm looking now. I'm Googling it. Ha 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 ha, hammer strike. Oh, turns out ignores cover. God damn it, it's 4 people in chat that says remove cover. Shut up. How about shut up? So removing cover as well, and it's cheaper, 125 points as well, you know? The thing is with it is every unit that you go, that's quite cheap and it's quite fast. Every unit can do an action as well, which is handy. So what we're seeing a lot of is lists like this. Now, this one in particular is really weird. This is a weird Liberator Assault Group list, you know? The 3 Ballista Dreadnoughts and the 3 Predator Destructors do not benefit from Liberator Assault Group, you know? It just doesn't. But it works, you know? The hammer strike is +1 to wound. Shut up. Shut it! If anyone mentions the hammer strike again, I'm banning you. It has a pretty good melt and blaster rocket. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, it's not exactly a bad shooting platform out of the Melter Destroyer. What does the Melter Destroyer do? Melter Destroyer, 3 shots, Melter 2 at 9 inches. Strength 9, -4, D6 shot. Alright, fine, it's whatever. The Melter's fine. So but we're seeing this a lot. Obviously, we saw people like Innis run this at Nottingham and also run it at LVO, for example. And it seems really strange that I'm surprised it's not been addressed. Because I do think that it's completely shifted the playstyle of Blood Angels from a Blood Angels army to, well, I can just get +1 to wound and get better stratagems, you know? Because, like, I think when you're playing, like, Ultramarines, you're playing, like, Raven Guard, you're trying to play the Iron Hands detachment and stuff like that, or the White Scars detachment, I think the +1 to wound is needed, because the army's shit. Realistically, the army is pretty poo. Like, Codex Space Marines as a whole, not including supplements, just the Space Marines as a whole. Let's have a look at Meta Monday for that army in particular. Let's have a nosy. Space Marines, 48% win rate. I mean, Stormlands did get 100%, so that does skew things a little bit. But if you look at Space Marines in particular, I mean, there's... Okay, 5 weeks, they are perfectly balanced army, you know? It is a perfectly balanced army, 49%, which is where you want it to be. But, like, I mean, I'll say that's a lot higher. A lot higher. But is that because of the balanced data slate or not because of it? I wonder what it looked like just before we got that. But the fact that the Blood Angels have it, which has shot them quite high up, I think. Where's Bangles? Oh, God, they're so funny. Oh, God, Bangles are only 49% as well. What am I talking about? They got a 44% win rate. Ah! It does not adhere to my argument. Personally, it seems weird because the Liberator Assault Group can carry by itself, you know. I don't think Blood Angels need the +1 to wound like the Space Marine Codex does, you know. But But it's proving to be a very popular choice, and the Liberator Assault Group, or Blood Angels with no blood in it, the Bloodless Angels, I think are starting to peak performance compared to traditional Blood Angels, you know? Man doesn't know shit. You don't know shit. How about that? How about that? Yeah, Angelic Inheritors, which is the Grotmus Blood Angels detachment, is actual Blood Angels, you know? You know? I told Blood Imperial Fist to be good. I'm allowed to say that here. I'd have to go to Daddy Valrak. Yeah, you're not allowed to say that. We don't talk about Valrak. We don't talk about Imperial Fist here. That's cringe. But yeah, so the whole update in question, the +1 to wound, was a way to buff the Codex, you know, because the Codex was starting to not perform. It was not doing very well. Again, Ultramarines, White Scars, etc. were not performing at all. Yo, Papaya, thanks for the 3 months, dude. Thanks for the Prime. Really appreciate it. What a fucking legend. Thanks for the Prime over on twitch.tv/Hellstormwargaming. I'm live over there as well. You should check me out. So yeah, so like that buff was designed to help with those factions, because they're limited, because obviously if you play Blood Angels, you have access to 3 extra detachments and like 14 new data sheets. And the same with every other Codex supplement. But the core Space Marine Codex wasn't performing as well, so they gave them +1 to wound. And now suddenly Blood Angels are all running Liberator Assault Group without Blood Angel units. It just seems really odd that it surprised me that escaped an FAQ, you know. It surprised me that like escaped an FAQ, like being addressed and being like, actually, you can't have any Blood Angels units and you can't use Blood Angel detachments found in the supplement, you know? Because that's all it'd have to say. It just has to be like, if you don't contain any Blood Angels, etc. units and don't use any detachment from a supplement. However, it seems to have like gone under the radar or completely intended, which seems pretty strange in my opinion. You know, it seems a bit odd. I'd love to hear your thoughts, what you guys think. It just seems like that wasn't what they were going for, but it seems to be like a symptom of it. So remember when Company of Hunters gave Bikes Battle Line but Stormlands didn't? Yeah, I do. Was it an FAQ answer the title of his list? It was the LVO FAQ was the title of his list. You know, he had the question for from LVO. There isn't actually an FAQ saying that is intended, I don't think, in on Games Workshop. I don't think Games Workshop have ever made an answer for it. It just happened, you know. I'm not saying, just to clarify, I'm not saying that the rule is like being bent or anything like that. It does work. I just don't think it should, you know. Okay, make a new question here, but if you use Blood Angels detachment, don't all your starter units all gain the Blood Angels keyword? No, so if you're using a Blood Angels detachment... Yo, mate, thanks for the gifted, dude. Really appreciate it. Look at that. Look at that. Catch up with Twitch. Can't believe YouTube's only just breaking even with Twitch. How cringe. YouTube viewers, bit cringe. How's this number not like way higher? There's like more than 10 times people watching. Cringe. So yeah, so when you use a Blood Angels detachment, you are just Adeptus Astartes. However, the only thing is you can't include other chapter units. So Adeptus Astartes and Blood Angels. Well, Blood Angels have the Adeptus Astartes keyword. So your faction is Adeptus Astartes. And the stipulation of the Blood Angel detachments is you can only include Blood Angel units in that detachment with your Astartes. So it means you can't use Liberator Assault Group, which is a Blood Angel supplement detachment, and put the Lion in there. Because he has the Dark Angel keyword, you know? So yeah, so when you're using an army, all the stipulation is you can't mix chapters. That's the only stipulation of like list building. And it says if you're using one of these attachments, you can't use other chapter units, you know. Yo, Chunkmaster Flex. Chunkmaster Flex, my man. Thank you for the Prime. Thanks for the 3 months, dude. Really appreciate it. YouTube, what the fuck's going on? Cringe. Can't believe I'm actually a Twitch streamer because I get more subs over there. Okay. That's all. I'm going to say it, chat. I think I'm a Twitch streamer. Didn't realize you YouTube cringe lords were over here. I understand maybe I was thinking a different army or edition where it works that way. Yeah, probably an old edition because that's how it used to work. Don't call us cringe. I can see it with my own eyes. Look at this. 2-3. Don't want to be called cringe. Don't act cringe. The things will be if you use supplement attachment, then all your units get in that chapter. Whether they want to fix it, right? Whether they want to fix it. Yo! Ape of Justice! Ape of Justice. There we go. That's what we're talking about. 5 gifted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, YouTube's not so cringe anymore. Gonna say it. Gonna say it. YouTube's not cringe. I'm actually a YouTube streamer. Twitch, a little cringe, you know? There's like 4 people watching. And... Papaya just gifted 10! Papaya! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go! I'm a Twitch streamer once again. We've got levels 3 hype train happening over on twitch.tv/Hellstormwargaming. There we go. There we go. What can I say? YouTube kind of cringe. YouTube little bit cringe. Just saying, if you've got a Prime to use, get over there and use it. I'm just typing the URL in. Mods, can you make it a command for me? Let's not start this. I didn't start it. I'm just addressing the concerns. Papaya, thank you so much for the 10 gifted, dude. Really appreciate it. You're a fucking legend, dude. Thanks for the 10 subs. But if you are watching over on twitch.tv, you can use your Prime, alright? You could just say you're using an attachment that restricts your units in one chapter keyword. Yeah, so like the thing is with it is that the rules as themselves aren't broken. The rules as themselves aren't broken, but they work, you know? Des! Holy shit, Des! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted over on Twitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. We're at a hype level 5 now. I don't think we've ever been above 5. Andy, thank you for the Prime. Holy fuck, dude. Holy shit, what is going on? Twitch carrying! Twitch is carrying! YouTube, what happened? YouTube L. L plus ratio. You get my Prime when it comes up. Appreciate it, bud. Thanks for the Prime, Andy. Thanks. That's on Des. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Papaya, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. God, those YouTube views are crazy, especially that one in Dead 85. What's funny is you can say anything you want on Twitch because YouTube can't see. YouTube can't see, but Twitch can see everything. Just saying. It's a lot easier to gift on Twitch. That's true. That's true. You are right. Show your YouTube manager this and maybe they'll sort their shit out. I should, but I don't have a manager. I don't have enough subs to have a manager. And I didn't buy or pay someone else for it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I should. I should show them this. Look. Look at this. 15 viewers got this. 75 viewers got this. Cringe. All of you are cringe. That's all I'm going to say. If I can get a takeaway tonight, bro, my sub numbers are so far down. It's crazy. My sub numbers are so far down. Get base. Thanks for the Prime, dude. Thanks for the 6 months for Prime. Really appreciate it. Holy shit, Twitch viewers got 20, YouTube got 7. Maybe you should try gifting on youtube.com, alright? He's too popular on Twitch for a YouTube manager. But yeah, so the rules themselves, the Blood Angel detachment, the Bloodless Angels detachment works. It does work. But should it? You know? But should it? You know? Which sees more money get to your pocket from a sub? So YouTube. YouTube takes less percentage. Twitch takes 50% of the sub. But a Prime pays slightly more than 50%. Or pays out slightly more than 50%. But YouTube pays 70%. For reference. So yeah, so I don't know if it should continue. The easy fix is to be like, if you are using a detachment from a supplement, you don't get the buzz on the wound, you know. But it does just seem to work. I just don't understand. I'm surprised it got through. You know, like we had like a big Grotmas FAQ, if you remember. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? We had a big Grotmas FAQ, which addressed every single one. With everything that we saw on the 30 days of 9,000 detachments, you know, we had an FAQ document for every detachment, you know. So all of those got addressed, but the balanced data slate went kind of under the radar, you know. This never got touched, which is weird, I think. I'm surprised that they didn't get updated at the same time. And they've updated this document a couple of times since, you know. Yo, Des, thanks for the Prime, dude. Thanks for the 21 months. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, bud. You're a fucking star, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so, like, this document's been updated because obviously we've got Eldari. Eldari. Where is it? None. They've updated it, you know. The new codex has been updated. It's been updated out. Now, obviously, Astra Militarum are the next one to have an update because obviously we don't have this detachment anymore. I don't think it's called Combat Dabs anymore. They don't have this detachment, and they might have changed the voice of command ability in the balanced data slate when the book is officially announced, you know. Now, obviously, we've had an Astra Militarum FAQ, which doesn't mention any of this. Like, I've not heard anything about a balanced data slate getting updated. But what we've seen is a new FAQ, but whether this will either get removed or it will all remain and they'll just remove Combat Downs detachment. You know? So I reckon they'll probably update this again, remove the Born Soldiers Combined Regiment detachment at the bare minimum, you know. Whether the data sheets and shits change, I don't know. This doesn't need to be there anymore, for example. But I think Space Marines it'll still say the same thing, you know. It'll still be there. I don't think that'll get changed. I think stuff will just get removed because we don't need it anymore. It just surprises me, you know. I mean, is it super broken? I'm not sure, but Bloodless Blood Angels seem to be very popular. Is it intended? I don't know. It just doesn't seem right in my head. So there's loads of easy fixes, but whether they want to fix it, you know. You know, there's loads of easy fixes, but whether they want to actually fix it is another question. There's loads of little ways they can be like, but you can't use a detachment, you know. You have to use a detachment from the codex, you know. You can't use a supplement. But it's whether they want to. That's the real thing. It's whether they want to say, no, actually, we want to roll this back. But they haven't addressed it whatsoever. It's been like a month now. So, well, it's been nearly 2 months. We've had LVO. We've had like Nottingham and stuff where they've like seen it, and they don't mind to do little hot fixes here and there. But when will Legends get updated so I can play Crusade? I still want to use my Shadow Spectres. Yeah, the way they've been just like dropping Legends and stuff is actually wild. Like the fact that they binned off the Tantalus out of the app the other day. They just binned off the Tantalus with no. If you don't know, the Tantalus, which is one of the Drakari Forge World units, disappeared from the app? And maybe the Munitorum field manual? I keep closing Warhammer Community. I've got to stop doing that. Is it in what? Is it the field? Is it in the field manual? No, it's gone from the field manual. You know, let's put Drakari. So yeah, there's no Forge World units here. There's no nothing. So they've just binned off the Tantalus without saying anything, which is like super weird. No, nothing. No mention, no nothing. There's no mention of when the Drakari Codex is. There's no mention of why the Tantalus is gone, when it's gone. It just disappeared. So is the Tantalus usable? Well, technically no, it doesn't have any points anymore. But like the no addressing, no publication of Legends units is like really poo. Really, really poo. Because we've all come to expect it. When a Codex comes out, loads of stuff is going to Legends. Not everything is making it into the Codex again. But the least they could do is like say, yeah, this is going, you know. Here's your free index. But they haven't. They've done nothing. So, weird. It's not broken the game though, right? It won one event. It's appearing a lot more, and it seems like an oversight. Just because something like isn't broken doesn't mean it's also right, you know? Because otherwise then you're just left with like a weird broken, like not broken, but like a weird game that doesn't quite work as intended. And they're just like, well, it isn't breaking the game, so we're not going to fix it. You know? Got another bullshit upcoming, focus on them. Yeah, I get you. I understand what you're saying. But it's one of those. If they wrote a rule and it's not intended, which we don't know, but they haven't addressed it, so does that mean it is intended? You know, that doesn't really mean anything. It'd be nice for some like clarification whether that is correct or not, because it seems like it shouldn't be, but it is. So. Yeah, but they don't address these things online because they fear blowback. I fear blowback all the time. Well, no, I get why. They don't like putting shit out, but they could at least, like, on the day, update the Legends documents. Because then at least, like... You can't play with Shadow Spectres or the Tantalus because there's no way to get the rules currently. You know? If you go to Legends... You know, the last update was October last year. Let's go to Drakari, for example. Which is not updated since fucking September. The Reaper and the Raven Strike Fighter, there's no Tantalus. So if you went out and bought a Tantalus the other day, and you didn't screenshot the rules, you can't play it. You know, even if you just want to play a casual game with Legends or whatever. You know? It just seems weird. I don't think intent is too relevant when the rules as written interpretation is so cut and dry. If it wasn't clear, then maybe I get trying to understand what they might have meant to the rule to mean. Yeah, I don't get me wrong. A lot of it is like personal. It's not like oh, everyone's complaining about this. A lot of it is like I think it seems weird, and I think a lot of other people think it's weird. You know, it doesn't seem. It's very clear that it does work because you're not including a Blood Angel unit, but not including the Blood Angel unit and not including any Blood Angel things is also very similar. You know. It seems odd. It just seems very odd. It seems odd that that works. When you would have thought that would be addressed. Personally. I'm trying to think of like a comparison. But they've done that a lot, you know, whether it's for balance or not. They've seen stuff that's like started working and gone, actually, no, you can't do that. You know? The other thing I could think off the top of my head is like teleporting Deathwatch, but that's good. That's gone now. I think it's just where they're desensitizing buying Blood Angels units. Yeah. Everyone complained about the Sanguinary Guard, and now they're like, well, we don't need to buy them anymore. You know, we don't need to buy those Sangar with no wings and no nipples because we're just going to get +1 to wound instead. Seems odd. Seems very odd. So, anyway, that's my thoughts on that topic anyway. It just seems a little strange that that's the direction they wanted to go. You know, which is why I personally think it should have got an FAQ. Whether it needs one is another question, you know. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. I think intending super important. I would have guessed they didn't consider people running Blood Angels or the like without the Blood Angel units. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I don't think they intended to let that happen, personally, but you never know, do you? You never really know these days, to be honest. They're very precious, weirdly. It's like with the nuking of indices when codexes come out, like, why? Yeah, because that's just because they want you to buy the codes, let's be honest. As a Dark Elder player, you just get used to getting no love from GW. I think the last time we had a new unit, it did not lose anything in a new update codex was 2010. Yeah, in 2010 when, like, the Reavers came out or something. I remember my friend Alex on Play Wednesday bought a Dark Angels army because it was, like, all kind of new on, like, the new plastic and then binned it off straight away. I was like, this army's shit. You can run your Sanguinary Guard as Inceptors, true. You imagine with Josh there, they would have noticed. Yeah. But then, so that's something they did consider, kind of like, I wonder why they haven't addressed it. So then I was in like two minds. I was like, well, maybe it's intended. Or the double switcheroo, they don't want to update the balanced data slate with new / changed rules without a codex until the next one. You know, maybe when the next balanced data slate comes out, which will probably be March if we go off 3 months, 3 months from December. Let's say it's mid-March. Let's see if it's still there. That's the only time we're going to be able to really know, I think, unless they do a hot fix. But I don't think they'll do a hot fix because it's not insanely broken. You know, like we were saying, it's like they don't mind doing hot fixes if it's insanely broke. So maybe March time, if it's still in the balanced data slate, they definitely intended it. We'll be able to readdress. But personally, I just think it's fucking strange. I think it's because the idea was to buff vanilla marine players. Yeah, that's exactly why they did it, you know. And this still does, even if unintended, as vanilla collectors that own Blood Angels models still have access to this. Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's just like, as a normal player, not a let's chisel everything out of a codex to make it really broken, you know. As a normal player, you're not going to think, I've just got my fancy new Blood Angels Codex supplement, and I'm not going to play Blood Angels units. Because people play Blood Angels because they've got cool units like Sanguinary Guard and Death Company. You know? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. A guy's going to go and buy this, and he's going to buy his like Blood Angels Combat Patrol with Sanguinary Guard in, and he's never going to think to himself, oh, if I don't actually run Blood Angel units, I'm going to get +1 to wound. You know? You know? That's never going to happen. So it seems like a symptom of something in the road that doesn't seem to make sense. As a normal vanilla collector, you also don't think, right, I'll buy the Blood Angels Codex because you can technically run the detachment. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, seems weird. Let's have a look at the rest of the Meta Monday anyway. Will it get updated? I don't know. Should it? Personally, I think it should. I don't think it's intended. I don't think that's a thing that they want. But will it change? I don't know. If it doesn't, never mind. It's just an army I don't want to have to play. Because if I play Blood Angels, I want to play Blood Angels units. I want the Sanguine Orb. Because he's great. So yeah, Beachhead Brawl won by Blood Angels, Bloodless Angels. with Liberator Assault Group at 6-0. Guard Bridgehead. We got Bridgehead Detachment at 6-0. And then Chaos Demons with Incursion at 6-0 as well. So 2 armies I'd expect up top. Blood Angels winning is surprising. But it is a very strange list, so I imagine it caught a lot of people off guard. Bridgehead, 6-0, not surprised one bit. Bridgehead absolutely cracked. All right. Vince texted me this morning and said, Bridgehead's not that good, and I had to stop replying. Love you, Vince. Bridgehead's cracked. All right. And then Demons. I believe, shall we look at this list? Do I have it open? Let's find out. I imagine... I would have thought it would be Slanesh, but I mean, it says Chaos Demons, so... Demonic Incursion, Be'lakor, Great and Clean One, Shalaxian, Scarbrand. Just a fucking classic monster mash. I suppose it depends how far you want to go. Should non-compliant chapters be banned from running the attachments of the core book if they're non-compliant? Yeah and no, because like that's clear that works, because they've said it works, you know? They've said it works, but the +1 to wound seems odd, you know? Why only not get... Think about it this way. Going back to the Blood Angels thing. Think about it this way. Why not get the +1 to wound if you take a Sanguinor? If it's intended, why not the Sanguinor? Why can't you have it if you don't have the Sanguinor? You know? Let's go back to the argument and flip it on its head. Let's look at it the other way. Okay? Blood Angels aren't insanely strong, so why do they deny you +1 to wound if you take one Death Company model? You take one Death Company character, you take Mephiston, he turns off the entire +1 to wound. Why? Why is that? Because you have a Blood Angels unit. Right? That's obviously just how the rules work. Does it not seem weird to then continue playing Blood Angels because you're using the Blood Angels book, but just because you didn't take Mephiston, you get +1 to wound on your whole army? Seems odd. Not broken. Not winning every single event known to man with 75,000 win percent. But doesn't that seem really weird that works? Little gold boys are cracked. They're good. They're not crazy. The chat-specific models are much better than the generic units. Or it's because the Codex supplement as a whole shouldn't get +1 to wound. That's the question. You know? If you can't take Mephiston and get +1 to wound, why can you still take the detachment? Having +1 to wound on Mephiston while running Liberator Assault Group isn't going to make the army insanely strong. Just going to make Mephiston better. But you're still running the army, but you're getting +1 to wound. That seems weird, you know? Dante's holding them back. Brilliant. Anyway, there's the argument. I rest my case. Am I right or not? I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I can never fucking work out what the company's doing, you know? Never work out what's going on. Anyway, Monster Mash. Be'lakor, Great and Clean One, Shalaxian, Scarbrand. All three should get their own supplement. I agree. You got a unit of Plague Bearers. We've talked about Plague Bearers in the past. Great unit. 3 units of Fiends and 3 units of Screamers. 6-inch Monster Mash. We've got the Be'lakor deep striking 6 away from anyone, and then everyone deep striking next to Be'lakor. Having the fucking best time. 6-inch deep strike. Great time. Well done. So you got Canoptech Court, Custodes, CSM, Necron, Star Shatter are quite high, which is interesting. Even though they got nerfed to shit, still doing quite well. Goes all the way down to 18. Interesting. World Eater Vessels of Wrath at 5-1? What the fuck? World Eater Vessels of Wrath at 5-1, dude. What is happening? What is going on, bro? Vessels of Wrath's good. Is it though? Vessels of Spaff, absolutely growing. Absolutely going out there, you know? Oh, well done. Got Turning Vanguard went 5-0. Just plays the game so well, that one. Turning Vanguard plays Warhammer so much better than everyone else. Just doesn't kill Warhammer like everyone else. It just like annoys you, holds objectives, battle shocks the shit out of you, but then it just doesn't kill you. Bridgehead again, Scion drop, great time. I don't want I honestly don't want the guard book to come out because I can't be asked to keep saying Bridgehead. I want Bridgehead to get deleted and the guard book to just call it a day. You know? If Bridgehead gets wiped, then the guard book's fine. I think Bridgehead is fucking obscene. 6-1 Bridgehead at Warzone Atlanta, 74 players, 7 rounds. Let's Legends Guard. Just Legends Bridgehead, you know? Wizards, 51 players. We got Drakari and Legions of Excess at 5-0. So Slanesh Demons having a great time. Invasion again, 5-0. WTC scoring. I always think WTC scoring in a singles event is really strange. Like, why? You know? That Marine list at Atlanta was mental. The Storm. Let's have a look. Warzone Atlanta. Let's have a nosy. Oh, it's Mr. John Lennon. John Lennon. Kill John Lennon. It's a South Park quote, so I'm just saying it. Blue Scars. We got Marnius Calgar and Rebute Gilliman. What list build is he using? What weird list build. It's a really weird format for the list builder. Okay, so Marnius Calgar, great unit. Rebute Gilliman, double oath, great unit. Intercessor Squad, shoots twice. 3 ballistas. Oh, sorry, 2 ballistas. And a Brutalis with Iron Hail and Multi-Melters. Company of Heroes to go with Marnie's Calgar because it's cracked. Actually cracked. Incursor Squad, Infiltrator Squad. Standard, all day, every day. Outrider Squad. I suppose he's playing White Scars. Scout Squad. 2 Hammer Strikes. You know what they do? +1 to wound. And a Storm Raven. What the fuck is this list? So he's dropping a Brutalis off with a Storm Raven with Hammer Strikes. Lads, what's going on? Was there a stream of this? Ignore cover now. No, the Hammer Strikes are +1 to wound. Telling you. Don't even think about it. All games live. What's he against? Play Company. I'm trying to is this? Oh, this is Vanguard. Where's this from? 2 days ago. Oh, that's day 2. That's why. Okay. Day 3. There we go.
I think I've reached the point in my hobby growth where I can start dipping my toes into.
Is he starting with the Star Raven on the board? That's what I wanted to know. I'm not watching the whole game.
If you play Space Marine, and which one's the robot? No problem. Fine.
What?
More of the Victrix Guard is assembling.
How long is this game?
Go for it.
That's a different game. Did he not have it on the top table last game? Not subscribed? Yeah, because I don't want to destroy his click-through rate. If I don't watch it, why do I subscribe? So it does deploy the Storm Raven on the board, I think. But it's not there, that. Or is that because it's mid-game? I'm trying to work out if he's deploying it or not, you know? That's all I want to know. It's confusing because there's double Space Marines on the board. They're both Ultramarines. One's got some white on it.
This angle.
Yeah, I think he deploys it. There, look. It's in the air, it's flying. Nice. So the difference is, chat, is if you deploy it, it's basically a big skimmer. So the good and bad thing about aircraft is that obviously you have the hover ability. So you can either start off the board and then have hover and use aircraft, not have hover, sorry, and be airborne, which means you ignore all of these bases for terrain. You ignore all of these. So you can just shoot wherever the fuck you want. However, if you start on the board, you can then, you're just like a normal skimmer. You're like basically a big land speeder. You can do what you want. You have a great time with it. Interesting. Wild. He won on the second to last round. He won an event second to last round. What does that mean? Do you mean in the game? I wasn't really looking for any won in the game. Did he play like separate games? I don't understand what you're trying to say, Troy. I've got no idea. Someone else can explain, I guess. I don't understand what you're trying to say. So that wasn't the last game, but he won. He won the event. How do you win the event before the last round? The last round was like a show match. That's weird. None of the players went 6-0. Yeah, he went 7-0. Did he play Tom Bird? Who did he play in the last game? Was it Tom? Yeah. So he played against Tom in last round. He'd already lost one. Huh. Weird. He's the only undefeated going into the last round. But he won on the round before. Hey, Lil Grave, thanks for becoming a member, dude. Really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Thanks so much, dude. What a weird turn of events. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't discredit him at all. It's just a weird way to run the tournament, you know? It's weird turn of events to have like have the final and then have, I presume, the semi-final? JD versus Dustin. No idea. Odd. Anyway, there you go. What a weird list. What a weird list. Stormlance is just fast, you know? Look at like how Space Wolves are really doing well with it a couple of months ago. They were like smashing it before because Stormlance is good. You know, you've got the arrive from reserves early, which is super nice. You got all like the advance and charge and stuff. A lot of good strats for the flyers as well, I think. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. What else have we got? Drakari, we've done that one. We've done that one. Knights Noble for a draw. Maybe in Oz. Necrons on top, 57% win rate. Thousand Suns making a climb, which is interesting. 65% weekend win rate for Canoptek Court with 3 people. Look at that though. That is really high. Minimum 50% win rate on a faction is insanely high. 46, 40, 38, 32, 47. There's only 2 to choose from as well there. 41. 18. You know? Actually wild, to be honest. Crazy. Those are the same 8 people who play it and do well at this point. Yeah, but it's still hard. You know? And there's 12 players. So what about the other 4? They kept the win rate down. 2,000 played going X and 1, though. That's what we've got to say. Necrons keep winning with 57% win rate, and 12 XO and X1. The best thing about Necrons is that the fine detachments that saw players weaken, all of them had a 50% win rate or better. Yeah, which just doesn't happen. Literally doesn't happen to any other faction. 40, 45, 17. Fuck. Bruh. 38. 43. Yeah, it just doesn't happen at all, ever. So that's a little crazy. So who had the most players? 34. Tyranids and Necrons matched. Chaos Demons had the most players. Oh, Space Marines. Yeah, fair enough. So Space Marines, Chaos Demons, Tyranids, and Necrons is the meta. That's what people are playing. But then other things are winning. Six-week win rate is very different for Crons. What caused the spike? Well, I suppose 6 week isn't like a crazy spike. I mean, Canoptek Core has a spike, but there's only 3 people playing it, you know? Awakened Dynasty, 9 people, a little bit more egregious, I would say. But like things like Canoptek Core, Hypercrypt, it's like no one played them, you know? 4 people and 3 people. That's not really like, oh my god, the faction's crazy. That's like one person out of those 3 people doing really well, you know? And then overall, the 6 week is pretty standard. Pretty average, you could say. It's literally 55 to 45. It's just, there's like 3 people and one of them's done really well. To be fair, 3 people, if they all go 3-2, you know, it's a 60% win rate. Spike. If they all do, let's be honest, slightly above bang average, there's a spike. Now, if this said 30, you know, if this said 300 and it was a 65% win rate, then you've got a problem. Because that means everybody's doing really well. But when there's 3 people, one of them did really well, or all of them went 3-2. You know? So that's what you kind of consider when you see a high win rate. It's like, how many people are playing? Like, it's a bit more egregious with Awakened Dynasty because there's 9 people, but 9 people isn't a huge meta point, you know? It's not like a meta point, a huge data point. You can't go, oh shit, Hypercrypt Legion are so broken because 4 people went 3-2. So that's what you got to kind of remember when you are looking at the win percentages. 50% win rate all weekend is really interesting, but it's like, the worst one has the biggest data point. It's pretty average, you know? So that's why a lot of people like to come out and say, like, yo, the win rates don't mean anything. Well, it's not that they don't mean anything. It's that there is a little nuance to kind of like understanding what you're looking at, I guess. You can't just go, can't take court broken, 65% win rate. One guy won 4 games. Well, how many wins? I don't say how many games. Oh, 17 games, 11 wins. So yeah, so all of them, between them, they won what? 3 each? One of them won 4? No. 3 each. 2 of them won 4. This is pretty, you know, it's slightly above average, but not like crazy. So this is kind of like what you want to look at, I guess. There are lies, damn lies, and statistics. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you look at games played, really, and then look at that win percentage. Like, like Tyranids 188 games, Invasion Fleet 116. It's only 49% win rate. I'm late to the show, but I thought this was Game of the Day channel, not Warhammer Stats channel. Well, it's true. It is 20 to 9, chat. Mikey, it could be just that the Necron players with the range to switch from Star Shatter are the best players of the crop, if that makes sense. The thing is more people are playing Star Shatter. And before Star Shatter, people were playing Coptic Corp, or Hypercrypt, for example. So I don't think we can say, like, oh, everyone moves to Star Shatters and no one can go back to Canoptek Court or whatever. Because it's only been out a couple of weeks. It's not like that's been the thing since the beginning. But yeah, the better players will move. The better players will stop playing Star Shatter. So the better players are playing Canoptek Court or Hypercrypt. But Hypercrypt took a big nerf. So more people are moving. Well, the better players are starting to talk about Dynasty and Canoptek Court, Cron community thinks Awakening is most consistent. It is, definitely. Awakening Dynasty is definitely the most consistent. Canoptek Court is taking a lot of hits over the past couple of months. And then Star Shatter absolutely got slapped, not long after it came out. It was out for long enough, but it got slapped. So, Skullpet Destroyers are fun. Yeah, definitely. So there you go. There's the stats, guys. There's the Meta Monday catch-up for you. I thought it was an interesting conversation about the Bloodless Blood Angels. But I am hearing some classical music. So I feel like it's time. If you don't know, it's time for the Daily Games. All right. As Nick said, it's a Daily Game channel. No. Wait. Let us begin how we always start. Every Monday, we start with one thing. What do we think about when we think about competitive Warhammer? We move on to our Daily Games. There's only one thing and two balls with it that we can think of. There's one word. It's 5 letters. Okay? It's the greatest word. And one day, I will type this word and things will all be green. And today could be that day. It could be. You just don't know. But until we try every single day, we will never know. So here's a penis. Fuck! Fuck! Not one? Not one? Bruh. God damn. Right, okay, where were we? I hate it when there's not a single letter because I can't think of anything. Oh, there's no I. God damn it, I can't think of any other word ever. Frag. I hate it because I'm like, ugh. Low. There's no S. There's no S and no E. God damn. Porch. Pork. Porch. There's no P. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Ah. Oh my god, just one letter. My god, kill me now. Kill me now. Me. Me. God damn it. Loafs. Loafs. I'm a loaf. I can't think of any word I've ever guessed ever. I can't think of any word I've ever tried to guess. Love. No ER. But my head hurts so much. There's no E.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Not one letter in penis is in the word.
Oh dear.
Not looking.
I'm not on mine. Oh, I can see it there.
What are you looking at? Are you trying to see what I'm trying to type?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Like the comment, Bonor.
I'm not reading chat.
It's funny.
Um, I fit an O into any word ever.
Hi, Dan.
I want to write loath, but there's no T and there's no H.
Loaves.
Loafs.
Oh, it's loaves. I was thinking.
There's no S.
There's no S.
Okay, I'm gonna think. There's only an O and an A. I can use and a U, I guess.
Okay, so what's the issue?
I'm talking out loud.
Okay, sorry. You started shouting, "My head hurts." So I was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of words.
Okay.
5-letter words with an O in it. I got nothing. Cools.
Oh.
Double O. Okay. Cools.
Wait,
No.
Moors? No.
Don't start helping.
Oh, sorry. Shall I leave? I'm trying to be helpful. Never mind.
Why? Moose.
Moody?
Oh, babe. If
What?
I get it, they'll just be like, oh, well, you got Georgie to help you.
Well,
Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. Goody! I got it! How good are you cheat? See? How good are you cheating?
how did he cheat?
Because you're helping.
Oh, I just like to be involved, guys. Sorry.
If you want to be involved, you're going to have to on your own phone and then brag it when you get in like 2.
I would have got that.
Yeah. I'm surprised foodie was an available word.
Yeah, because I thought foodie was with an IE, not a Y, personally.
That was awful.
Gouda.
Goond. That's what I should have put. Goond. There's literally loads, yeah, but try and think of one.
I mean, it looks like they thought of quite a few.
Alright, shut up. Goond.
I'm gonna go now.
Goon with a D.
Lest I.
It's cheating.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Cheating, I'm afraid.
Sorry.
Not a game if you tell me what to do. Love you.
Yeah.
Right, okay, chat. The real game. The man's game. Mikey falls apart when no penis. If there's no penis, I do fall apart. Yeah, you're right. Right. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Ant, aroma, shower, bouquet, vase, pepper, nose, stop, uncle, tomato, truce, dust, scatter, note, either, mercy. Ooh. Okay. Things that you have on a sandwich, dust, pepper, and tomato. Uncle, ant. Feel like that's a red herring. Feel like that might be a red herring. Bouquet. Flowers. Stop. Please stop. Have mercy. Truce. Pepper, nose, uncle, tomato, dust, scatter, no either. Oh. What else could go with that? What else can go with that? Stop, truce, mercy. That's like they're together. An aroma, shower, bouquet, vase, vase. Nose, uncle, tomato, dust, scatter, no, either. What else can go with that? Am I being thick? Am I being like really stupid? Mercy, true, stop, dust. Mercy, true, stop, either. Note, scatter, tomato, uncle. Say uncle. Uncle. Is it uncle? Ah, enough. Uncle. What? I'm sorry, what? Enough, uncle, please. Uncle, no. Stop. Please, uncle, don't do this. Is that what it means? That makes sense. Cry, uncle. Uncle. I don't know what you're trying to say. Uncle, please stop. Is uncle a safe word for Americans? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Right, okay. There's some American shit I won't understand. They don't know how to spell, to be fair. Okay. Vase, pepper, nose, ant, aroma, tomato, shower, dust, scatter. Scatter, shower, dust, note. Pepper? Sprinkle? Put stuff on? Sprinkle. Dust, pepper, scatter, shower. Okay. Aroma, tomato. Vase, nose, ant, note, either, bouquet. Bouquet is throwing me off. Aroma. Notes. Tomato. What doesn't go together? Bouquet, tomato. What do these mean? Aroma, note. Nose. There's gonna be some fucking American shit. I don't know what ant means, no. Tomato. 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 I don't know. To know something. I'm one away. I'm one away. Is it like American idiomisms? Idioms? I don't know what that word is.
That better. Perfect. Did it in about 2 minutes.
Oh, fuck off.
Not my own phone. Is that not allowed?
She's done it. Not one mistake.
It took me less than 2 minutes.
Why are you shouting at me?
You were mean.
No, the chat was mean. Scents of wine, a bouquet. What are you talking about?
You're embarrassing yourself.
No, I'm not.
Is that the one you got wrong? Maybe that's green.
I got you the third one. Words famously pronounced different ways. Aunt, aunt, either, tomato, vase, vase. I was literally saying it as well. Fuck me. I was literally saying it as well because I kept saying vase and vase. Alright, okay. Let's do a real game. Let's do the real game now, shall we? Georgie's so mad. She hated that she couldn't play. She hated that. Right, okay. Drums and bass. 760 million views, 2009. Oh, I know this. It's like every song known to man. It's every song known to man. It's the 4 chords. Is it Friday? I don't think it is, but I'm just gonna. It's somewhere around that time. Let me listen one more time. It's that step down that I recognize. The step down. I know this. It's coming. I can hear it. I got a feeling. Black Eyed Peas. Oh, was it Black Eyed Peas? I got a feeling. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go, baby! Got any one? Got any fucking one? 2! I've got it more in ones than anything else. I got a feeling I'm good at that game. Speaking of games. Okay, where are we? What game are we in now? Desert. Kids game. Kids game in the desert. How many on that is? 67%. Ugh. If I knew what this game was, I'd recognize that. 67% is through me. I was thinking Mario Odyssey there, but then I was like, I don't recognize the world. But then I saw this 67%. Oh god. These are all of the backgrounds, I imagine. 3DS. Right, let me think. Is it Mario? Is it Super Mario? Trying to think of what's on the fucking 3D world. On your marks. RPG social simulation. Social. What the fuck is a social simulation game? What the fuck is a social simulation RPG? Is it fucking Mario Luigi? Nope. Oh, it's fucking me shit. Oh, fuck off. Metopia. Oh, piss off. That's not a game. That's barely a demo. It's barely a demo, bro. I never played this one, fully enough. Hey, right, okay, let's make a movie. Wait, how do I play? Wait, what? Framed. Let's make a movie. Plays with a Nintendo guy. Bro, it's fucking Metopia. Right. 1950s. There's a case. An old laddo, Detective Blum, is there with his 3 TVs because he loves watching the news. You know? And he loves the Star of David as well at the same time. But he did have a secret back room to the right, which he kept locked at all times. So I don't know what the fucking movie is. Okay. And then what he liked to do in his pastimes is he liked to go to the races. That's actually what he's watching on the TVs, you know? That's what he's watching on the TVs. He likes to watch the races. I've got no idea what this movie is. Horse. That's the only film I can think with a horse in it. That and fucking... What's the animated one? I don't know. Can't remember. So what he did was he liked to watch the races on the TVs. He's got 3 different races, but what's in the dark room to his right is the real question. It's a jockey he's keeping. It's a movie called Jockey. Joker. And in that movie, in this movie, he was banging a woman. He was banging a woman. Who's this? Funnily enough, chat, I've not seen this movie. What's number 4? Very famous actors. It's got Bruce Willis and Morgan Freeman in this movie. What is this movie? Right, okay. Anyway, the guy from Hunger Games and the other guy from a movie I've probably seen before were hanging out in a bar, and they were commenting because she's been shagging him for money, but the money she's using, she's actually winning from the horse racing, you know. But he's investigating her. He's investigating the horses, which he's getting the money. I can't remember. I said who's getting the money. And they're the cops who are keeping an eye in the bar because that's where she's finding the people to then use the money on the horse racing that he's investigating overall. And then Bruce Willis is there. And so's fucking... Oh, what's his name? Josh? What's his face? I don't know what this fucking movie is. What is this movie? Lucky number 11. What is this movie? 2006 thriller comedy. A case of mistaken identity lands Slevin in the middle of a war being plotted by 2 of the city's most rival crime bosses. I was close. Under constant surveillance by Detective Brikowski and assassin Goodcat, he must get them before they get him. I was close. I think Maggie should watch the movies he doesn't get. There's some shit on here, bro. There's some shit on these fucking daily games. They dig deep, you know what I mean? They dig... I didn't even put a single guess in. I had no fucking idea. Anyway, chat. That's it for today. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks. Shout out to fucking Twitch. Shout out to twitch.tv/Hellstormwargaming. Look at those sub numbers, bro. YouTube? Joke. 8. Bruh. Blech. Jokers. Fucking jokers, bro. Anyway, I'll be back. I'll be back on Wednesday for the morning news. We'll be covering stuff that's happening around the world. Probably covering the Super Bowl. the fucking Hey Drake smile. I've been cracking up at the Kendrick Lamar bit all fucking day. It's been so funny. But we'll be catching up with the morning news on Wednesday, and then Friday we'll have another stream like this one. We might be covering some, maybe be painting something. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, just know that the battle reports are coming back, and they are coming back soon. I'm just planning. Well, basically, I want to get done, and then I want to plan what I'm going to do, because basically we've got a little bit of setup to do left. Well, I've got a bit of setup left to do, and then I need to plan the big launch, which I think I've told a few people, but I just need to like solidify it now and get the launch dates in. So soon I'll be announcing when the battle reports are returning. You know, how you plan to cover the breakup between Taylor and Blake? I'll try my best. So that's it for today. So thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the gifted memberships and all the gifted subs. Really appreciate it. Matt Byro, I'm going to get in touch with you now to let you join the Parasocial gang. But otherwise, mate, thanks for watching. Appreciate you all. I'll catch you guys until next time. See you Wednesday. Love you all, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.